Hello, my dear. I'm Petra. Welcome back. I hope you are doing well and that your life is abundant in everything you desire. If you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to do so. It's completely free, and in this way, you won't miss any steps of this beautiful journey toward an abundant life. Now, let's begin. But before we begin today, I want you to take a moment to notice your body. Notice how you are sitting. Notice your breath, your legs, your arms. Notice your jaw, if it's tight or relaxed. You don't need to change anything. Just notice. In the last lesson, we talked about something important, that the reality is not as fixed and solid as we were taught. Today, we are going to take one step deeper and connect that idea to your brain, because understanding abundance is not about believing new ideas, it's about understanding how your mind predicts your life. But what we mean by possibility? When people hear the word possibility, they often think of fantasy, something vague, something unrealistic. But in science, possibility has a very precise meaning. It means that more than one outcome exists before something actually happens. At the quantum level, particles don't live in one fixed state. They exist as a range of possible states at the same time. And again, this is not magic. It's simply how nature behaves when we look closely enough. Therefore, the important question is not if you can create anything you want. The real question is, how does my mind decide which possibilities feel available to me? Your brain, in fact, is a prediction machine. And here is something neuroscience teaches us very clearly. Your brain is not designed to show you reality as it is. Your brain is designed to keep you alive and to protect you from danger. To do that, it's constantly predicting what will happen next. And those predictions are based on your past experiences, your emotional memories, and your learned beliefs. Your brain is always asking, what is most likely to happen and how do I prepare for it? This means something very important. You are not reacting to the present moment. You are reacting to your brain's prediction of the moment. Let's take a simple example from daily life. Imagine someone who has tried to improve their life many times. They tried everything, changing jobs, starting projects, improving relationships, and every time it didn't work the way they hoped. So now, when a new opportunity appears, their brain doesn't see possibility, it sees a risk, disappointment, failure. And so the body contracts and motivation disappears. Energy drops. From the outside, it looks like lack of action. But from the inside, it's a nervous system trying to protect itself. It's your brain's way of protecting you from pain and disappointment. This is why telling people to just think positive doesn't work. The brain doesn't respond to words, it responds to felt experience. It responds to your feelings and to your emotions. But if your brain predicts the same outcomes again and again, the futures can be felt closed. Not because it is, but because your nervous system has learned a pattern. The brain says, this is how life works, this is what usually happens, this is who you are, and slowly possibility collapses into habit. One of many possible outcomes becomes the only one, and it prevents you from taking action. But this is not failure. This is not weakness. This is learning. In fact, the brain has learned a specific pattern and repeats it again and again and again as if it were fixed. Fortunately, what is learned can be unlearned. So, where quantum ideas and neuroscience meet? Well, quantum physics tells us reality contains multiple possibilities, and it's wonderful. Neuroscience tells us the brain selects which possibilities feel safe enough to approach, so abundance is not about forcing outcomes because your brain won't allow what it perceives as dangerous. Abundance is about expanding the range of possibilities your nervous system allows. In this way, when your inner state changes, your predictions change. When predictions change, behavior changes. When behavior changes, life responds differently. This is not instant, but it's real. It will take time, but in the end, it will be. Now, let's pause for a moment. Ask yourself gently, what do I expect when I think about my future? Not what I hope for, not what I wish. What do I expect? And that's crucial. That expectation is not destiny, it's a pattern, and patterns can be changed. So, for this week, don't try to change your life. It's too early. Just notice your predictions. When you think of money, relationships, opportunities, notice what your body does. Does it open or does it close? That reaction is important information. It's no judgment. It's no truth. It's just information. I suggest you write your answers in a notebook so you can keep